I was 10. Thank you. This first one, which at the top says, please read this in all caps, exclamation point. Dear Mom and Dad, you don't know how I feel. I've been crying forever, and I have terrible stomach cramps. My face is stained red, and I am mad at both of you. I hate it when Dad is always showing off his trophy. No one cares about mine. I am jealous, but I don't like it when Dad has to share that with everyone. Maybe I acted rude, and I'm very sorry. But I wish you could realize that it hurts me terribly when you did what you did. I don't know what that was. I feel like neither of you like me anymore. I especially didn't like it when Mom said, I don't appreciate what you just said. And Dad added, yeah. I feel like you guys are ganging up on me. Deep inside, I feel all alone. The only one on my side is Samantha. That was my American Girl doll. All right, this next one. Dear Mom, I'm writing this letter to tell you how I feel. It seems to me that you want more out of me than I am giving. Now, I'm your average, almost 11-year-old, with a few exceptions. I read and write a lot, and I hardly watch TV. Coming from the family you came from, you probably think 5 hours of TV a week is a lot. But you know what? Our class took a survey in 5th grade on how much TV kids watch in a week. Some kids wrote 10 hours, some 20, some 50. And that's true. I watched the least of everyone, and some kids made fun of me for that. This is a hard question to write down on paper, but here goes. You want the perfect kid, don't you? You want a kid who does everything you say, takes care of most of the chores, never complains, leads a perfect life, doesn't show off, has many good friends, spends his or her money carefully, doesn't listen to trashy music, doesn't watch USA High, is smart in school, always gives in to the other person, isn't easily angered, doesn't cuss, and overall is a great kid. Get real! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! No one is like that. I've tried, believe me, I've tried. It's impossible, not just for me. I say you're pretty lucky to have me. Thank you. I know some kids who watch Days of Our Lives, California Dreams, all that, Clarissa Explains It All, Saved by the Bell, and USA High. Some kids don't do any chores at all. Some kids cuss at their own parents and never do what their parents want. Some kids not only listen to trashy music, they sing it all day long. I sing some, but not much when you're around. I've seen kids sing at soccer practice even. The only kid I've seen that compliments on every dinner her parents make is Allison, and you know she's not perfect. If I don't compliment you enough, read too much, make too many messes, or complain, just tell me. The good thing about me is I'll listen and try to do better when someone tells me to. Coach Wes Stillman called me very coachable, unlike some kids I know. Okay. Okay, this last one, for a little change of scenery, this was addressed to a teacher of mine, and I'd like to clarify this was never sent. It was written cathartically and taped to the back of my bedroom door. Dear Ms. Meyer, you are the most awful enrichment teacher that ever lived. Especially your voice. It sounds like a bulldozer is turning the school inside out. I hate you very much. I'd like for you to please realize that I plan to call my old enrichment teacher and tell her to come back. She was a lot more exciting and mainly very understanding. Parentheses.
I set up that you had liked this person. Can you go back and say?
Oh. Yeah, probably. Okay.
I did it all wrong.
Okay. teacher that ever lived. Especially your voice. It sounds like a bulldozer is turning the school inside out. I hate you very much. I'd like for you to please realize I plan to call my old enrichment teacher and tell her to come back. She was a lot more exciting and mainly very understanding, parentheses, unlike you. Every time I walk to your enrichment class, I am full of dread. I have never ever been looking forward to enrichment ever since you came. You yell at me, and all the other kids as well, for doing something you never told us was wrong. I know you think that I am just a little complainer and a big problem, but I believe that you are the real problem here. I would be a lot happier if, 1, you would leave, 2, I would be taken out but be put back in when you leave, or 3, you would just magically turn into Mrs. Affolder, my old enrichment teacher. I really do hate you, Miss Meyer. Please do something soon. With all respect, Yitka Winn. I'm sure everyone else would have signed this as well if I had asked them. P.S. I feel bad for your kids if you ever had it.
I'm actually reading from a scrapbook that my mom made for me of things that
Did everybody hear that? She's reading from a scrapbook her mom made for her. Please continue.
My mom has a caption next to this letter that says, "You go, girl."
Your mom is a wonderful human being, and I'm sorry you couldn't see that when you were 10.
That's awesome!
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Gentle nerds of the salon.